Hey everyone, Alex here, and in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down a funnel that did 10.6 million in exactly 62 days. It's a funnel that Clogg shared recently on his channel, so shout out to him if you want to watch the high level breakdown of the entire funnel, especially with the operations and everything that he did. And you can, I'll leave a link to that video in the description below. Apart from that, one of the things that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be breaking down the exact funnel, the copy, the design, the ads that they currently run to make that 10 million. And it's crazy. One of the things that you notice here, so you can see we have three people that I've brought here. So there are lots. So Nikki Stott is the founder of Warrior Babe. Then we have Ryan here. So if you look at this side, we have Nikki Stott, we have Luke Kish, and then we have Ryan Clogg. So these are like the three main figures for Warrior B, but they have other team, they have a massive team. And one of the things that I learned from Ryan is this particular funnel or offer is 95% paid ads. So it's being driven by pure paid ads. So I'll be breaking that down for you as well. So first of all, shout out to Ryan. If you want to watch the exact, like the high level breakdown of the funnel, you can go onto his channel. Again, I'll leave a link to the description. And this particular funnel offer has done about 90 plus million in 6 years. And this $10.6 million was a bet that Ryan decided to take on, right? So these guys from decentralized masters decided um to to go toe to toe with Ryan. So here it says that agent Salim here. So Jeremy Hines has this inner circle where he has people making 1 million per month or more in the inner circle. And one of the things that he helps them do is he help like really level up with what they are currently doing, put them in a network where they learn from each other. He doesn't give any promises or claims, but they are top guys in there really doing some huge numbers. So this guy Salim joined the group and he decided to create a bet on Ryan on reaching 5 million per month, and they did that twice, right? So the first thing that you notice here, you can see we have the meta ads, then we have Google, and then we have organic. So based on my research and listening to Ryan and the breakdowns that he does, organic isn't doesn't really do much in terms of first click, in terms of they watch the videos on YouTube, Instagram, or any of the social media platforms, and then that leads to a purchase. It doesn't lead to the first click, but maybe last click it's been attributed to last click, but first click on organic doesn't work for this particular offer. The first click is being attributed to these paid ads that they're running on Meta and then Google, right? So if we go to if you look at if you go on to Facebook Ads Library, one of the things that you notice here is they're running about 100 plus ads right now. They're testing different funnels, and it's crazy because I was doing my research and before recording this video, there are a lot of funnels, and if you don't know which goes and what offer that they're running, you get stuck. But based on the breakdown that Ryan did, I was able to notice, okay, these are the top funnels, the top of funnels or lead gen funnels that are running, or leading back to a main funnel, application funnel, and then leading to a high ticket, that so setters and then the closers, right? So that's one thing that they are doing. They have low ticket, but the low ticket is not the focus. The main focus is getting these women over 40 years old towards getting onto maybe the group coaching or the one-on-one coaching. So all these ads leads to an application funnel that leads to a setter, then the setter will then lead them to the closer. So the setter is then going to like, okay, qualify the people that are registering or booking these applications. Then the closer would then get on the call with these qualified potential customers, and then they close them for above 1,500. Um, uh, it's a lot, so high tickets. So if you look at the funnels here, so we have the first funnel here, you can see it's a video ad. So most of these funnels that are currently running are video ads. Lady that the spokespeople are women over 40, etc. And you can go onto Facebook Ads Library here and can see the entire funnel that they are running, and you notice that all of them are video ads targeting this targeting women over 40 years old, or women in their 40s. I'll also break down the funnel, so don't worry about that. In later on in the video, I'll show you the exact funnels that they're currently running, because all these ads are not going onto one funnel. They are sending traffic to multiple funnels, right? Then the second one here that they are currently running is the YouTube ads. And YouTube, I'm not Google Ads. I'm not really proficient with Google Ads, so I decided to do some slight research here. So here they're running 900, the results 900 ads that are currently running. If one of the things that I noticed that they are running here is so if you search for the keywords, some of their the keywords, maybe macros or adjustments of Warrior Babe, some of their links pop up, and then they're having some display ads here, and then they're running some Google ads, right? So some video ads here. When I check on YouTube, it's unlisted. It has a million views. That means there's a lot of impressions that this particular ad is getting. So Alpha Female Fitness LLC. You check out the video. The videos are 38 seconds. The video is 38 seconds. So you're watching your video in feed video. So you're watching a video on YouTube. It comes you're watching a video on YouTube, and it takes over from your unskippable ads. Some of the so they are running this unskippable ads as well. Then they have again more display ads, some ads that will also be displayed on websites, blogs, etc. So let's say you have AdSense, some of these ads would then be run on your um, blogs, etc. So it's pretty interesting as well. So that's something that I also found out and took a screenshot of the entire the ads library that they're currently running. And one of the things that I noticed here, right? So apart from the display ads, there are a lot of video ads that are also going. So they are sending people to like the free training. So number one, free training. They're sending people to the free training. This free training is going to be a VSL. And one of the things that I noticed, which I'll be breaking down shortly, is that that's doing well is the timed the CTA. So you have to watch to a certain time of the video before you can take on the next step. So that's like pretty genius what they are doing. And allows you, since they're using Pixel and they're tracking everything, it's going to be very easy to get quality data when they decide to retarget these women, right? So older women coming in. So there are a lot of, so if you look at this one, loose menopause, belly fat, again, stop menopause weight. So women above 40 years old, this is something that they worry about. Then we have another video ads here as well. So if you look at this vertical ad, I believe this is going to be run on YouTube in the shorts section. Then we have like the horizontal 38 seconds video that's going to be run on the normal YouTube long form, right? So that's something that they're doing on Google Ads. Then the other thing that they are doing on organic here, for organic, one of the things that Stott is doing is she interviews her clients, and this this particular offer has a ton of testimonials, thousands of ladies who have gone through these funnels with positive reviews. So I checked on Reddit, and some of the reviews there are really positive. And one of the things that I've learned about Reddit is if you have an offer and people speak negative about you, there your offer is dead. But if someone is speaking positive and it's on Reddit, then you know you are doing something really great. And they've been producing results for these women as well. And with YouTube, what they are doing, so again, as I mentioned, they started this offer in that was 6 years ago. One of the things that they've been doing is like how to videos, training videos, then interviews with past clients, etc. So all these interviews, episode 200 whatever. These are some interviews with past clients. Then they take screenshots of that and then they add those to the VSL, right? So those are massive for what they are doing. Again, organic is not their pure, it's like 5% of what they are doing. Paid ads is 95%. So they don't really focus more on that as much. Then we have their Instagram. So on YouTube, they have 100,000 subscribers. On Instagram like this, they have 28. Again, they are not really focused on that as much. And then we have some of their some of the videos that they currently have on the page, and you notice that it doesn't really, it's not really viral. It's not, you not say it is really viral in terms of what you see people do in terms of fitness, right? So that's something that you notice. When you look at the links that they have, so on Instagram, they are sending traffic to sending people to their assessment. So this particular link is going to ask them to book a call, schedule a time. So they're going to schedule, apply to be a brand partner here. This leads to a career page. Then they have their YouTube channel, then the free training. So this free training is going to be the VSL. And if you go on to YouTube, their links is the same. And if you look at this, the EL is telling me they're using Hyro. So they're tracking every single link that comes in here. And one of the things that they also do really well is they are sending people to their success page. So the testimonials of past clients or current clients, then the free training does the VSL, then schedule the appointment page as well. So all road leads to the appointment page, right? So if we look at their monetization roadmap, one of the things that I've written here, based on my research and looking at Ryan's previous videos back in I'm not really sure. Back in 2020 on Facebook, he mentioned the price point for the VIP to be about 1,500 US dollars for the one-on-one. I'm not sure what the price range is right now, but with the money that they made in 2 months, 62 days, and the 10.6 million, I believe it's super high ticket as well. So for monetization on cold traffic, we have three routes, we have three funnels that's currently being run. We have one, two, three that's currently being run here. So the first, the first funnel that I saw, the VSL lead capture page, that the audience is women over 40 years old. You see here, it says that you go to the funnel, you notice that, hey, warrior babe, that's like the identity that they are currently running. So anyone that joins the program, anyone that watches the videos, they are giving the identity of they are giving the identity of a warrior babe. So they call themselves warrior babe, and that's like a great positioning where you're able to transition people from just the commodity to having an identity. Like if you look at ClickFunnels, one funnel away, funnel hacker, so they create an identity. And when you put someone in a state where they have an identity based on your product, it's going to be very hard to for them to churn, like move out of the um get out of your program or get out. Even if they don't work with you anymore, they'll still be calling themselves that. So if you look at ClickFunnels and you can see some of the guys who don't use ClickFunnels and maybe using Go High Level using system, they still call themselves funnel hackers because they now have that identity as what funnel hackers. And this particular warrior babe is an identity that these women bring, and it creates a sense of community that people can place themselves in. And that's something that these ladies, the language when you're writing to ladies, that's something that you need to tell them because they don't want to be doing anything on their own. They need a sense of community. Which community are they going to be a part of? And that's something that they tell you. So that's a lot of yapping. Let's just jump right in. So attention women and women 40 plus who are struggling to get toned. So here to get toned, one of the things that they are doing really well here is they didn't use bulk, right? So tone means they are going to be lean, fit, and have energy. They are going to look have energy, not bulky. They are not going to they'll look like really young and attractive. So they are using the word tone here, and that's something that is really, really, really essential when it comes to the language for women, right? So it says learn the surprising secret that is allowing women in menopause to burn fat and get toned. 4 methods, right? So they are giving you everything. So surprising secrets, women in menopause. So what is it? Surprising secret. What are you going to learn? Who is it for? And how are we going to do it? So who, what, who, and how, right? So in this first headline here, it's answering those that three questions. And we have while eating more food and doing less cardio. So this is the controversial take, right? So with fitness, you know that you need to eat less, but with this particular method, they say eat more, but you lose you lose weight, right? And then you enter your name and you move on. So this is a VSL. So this is the first VSL. That's the menopause training option opt-in. So you enter in your email. So one of the things here is like they're using pink, black, like girly colors, etc. And one of the things that they do, so after you enter in your email, this pops up directly that hey, thank you, your submission has been received, right? And that's something that they do. And one of the things that I noticed, so the 20 minutes, they also have like 20-minute plus delayed CTA. So you have to watch the video for a certain time frame. And one of the things that you notice here, that one of the things, take note of this. So if you're writing this, take note. This VSL is going to the is going to a page where start is going to be talking, right? So let me yeah, so this is the first spokesperson, right? So it's a VSL, you have to watch it to a certain time frame before you get the button to apply, right? And if you, let's say you are watching the video, and then you move to a different tab, you don't you will not be able to watch the video anymore. So you have to jump right in. So it's forcing people to watch the video and pay attention to that information. And one of the things, so these are some of the notes that I took on the VSL. So the first thing that they're using it's not your fault. So if you are watching the VSL, they are saying it's not your fault. This has something to do with your body. It's not you. It is this. It's not you. It is that. And then they go ahead and then they state the controversial take. So instead of you eating less, you eat more to lose weight. So eat more, but you still lose weight. Then another thing that I also paid attention to was the music choice. So anytime Stott was stating some facts, the music is an upbeat, then if she's telling the story of past clients, then it's going to be motivational, slow style music. So the emotions, so they are taking people from high, low, high, low. So that's the wavelength that you be on when you're listening to the VSO, you're watching the VSO. Then at a certain time, then that's where the pitch comes in. And then they state the four methods. So one of the things that we saw here, they tell us we have four methods, right? So inside the VSL, she then lists the method. So after 10 minutes plus, then she start listing, okay, this is the method with the name of the method, then how it's going to help you and why it is necessary. You can jump onto Facebook Ads Library if you want to what the VSL. If you want the direct link, let me know in the comments as well. So that's what they currently have. And then it's a simple VSL page. And then they have like the terms and conditions and then the privacy policy to make sure that everything is up to point. Then the second VSL, right? The second VSL again to women in 40 plus, it says this now we are going to a different spokesperson, right? And one of the ways that you know this is when you look at the image on the right. This is the lady now who is going to be the spokesperson for this funnel, right? So they are sending traffic to multiple funnels and they are not keeping it to one person. They are changing the spokespeople. And it says here, attention women struggling to change their body composition. So now they are using a different pinpoint body composition for her to believe secrets every woman over 40 must know before getting toned, right? So they are moving to different states of awareness in terms of, okay, I want to get toned. I'm a woman in my 40s. I'm in menopause and I'm trying to lose weight. They have different stages of awareness for this entire funnel. But mind you, all these funnels are lead capture funnels, right? So they are free lead capture, getting as much emails as possible, free training, again, VSL, right? So, and here is like a tell sales letter. They tell you, okay, here's what you learn, why, then the bullets, why restrictive dieting after 40 actually causes metabolism to get worse, why the commonly recommended follow along. So they are throwing stones to keto diet, they are throwing stones to other other ways, other methods that people are that these women are currently using. And please don't forgive me. I have written some notes here that have taken. I'm reading some. Awesome. Then they go ahead with testimonials here, right? So a lot of before and after images, right? So before and after, then um you click on the link, the button. So this is the secret after 40. Again, this is also leading to a lead capture. You enter in your email and it directs you to a VSL. So if you look at this again, so if you look at this, you can see that it's a different spokesperson. Then the third one here, I don't think that's the final. It's a story, so the story angle, right? And this is the lady who is now the um, spokesperson here, the spokeswoman. So it says attention again, the same language. They've not changed anything. The only thing that they've changed is the spokesperson, right? And if you click on the link, it sends you to this. So if we go to these panels here, as you can see, it's here, and if you go to the opt-in, you can see that this this is here, and then we move to the second funnel as well. The same thing is happening. The people are always different. Then the first funnel that we saw here is you enter in your details, it sends you to the page again, starts that tells you exactly what you're getting, right? So after you've watched the video to a point and then you find the link, then and you click on that, it leads to this application funnel, right? So it sends you to this application funnel and it says step 1 of 2, apply for your one-on-one body transformation assessment right now. Then we have some 3 bullets here. Break free from your frustration, find your inner warrior again, the identity shifts, then take the first step towards confidence. You enter in your details, etc. They provide some testimonials in the form of before and after images. And yeah, once you do that, once you fill that out, it then sends you to a calendar where you're able to book onto a status calendar. They verify, they try to see if you're a fit for the program, and that's how they're able to get about on Trustpilot they have about 527 reviews at 4.8 star rating, right? So that's like really, really crazy when it comes to info products, and they are really doing well with it. And since they've one of the things that I learned based on my research back in the day when they were running it, they moved from 255,000 per month, then they jumped to 2.5 million per month, and now they're making about 5.2 or 5.3 million per month. And that should show that there is a lot to learn from what they are doing. And in terms of organic traffic, they send people to their main. So if you go onto thewarriorbabe.com, you can see they send people to multiple ways they can help you. So they apply the application again, sends you to the application, the form, etc. And then once you've done all that, another thing that they are doing here, right? So if you go onto their LinkedIn, one of the links here, the body transformation assessment is going to be a quiz, somewhat of a quiz panel. And it's so if you look at this, it says so attention women over 40 doing everything right, but the scale won't budge. Drop stubborn pounds, burn hormonal belly fat, and finally win your body back in as little as 90 days using the simple science-based four-step WB4 method, right? And they use a vertical, again, they've optimized for mobile and very, very slick design, not really nothing crazy. And one of the things that they are really did really do well is instead of having you to jump onto a different page, everything happens right on the page. So if you go onto this particular page that I'm showing you right now, if you click here to apply, it just jumps in, it pops up on your feed, it doesn't move onto a different page. So it's the conversion is much higher. You're not injecting a lot of energy to move on to a different tabs and then having to juggle that, right? So they're making it very easy for people to take action, etc. And then if you want to listen and watch or read some of the reviews, they have more. And yeah, so there's a lot that um Ryan and the team are currently doing in terms of Warrior Babe, and it's going to be. I'm looking forward to what they do this month because it's always they are continuously improving. They are continuously spending as much to acquire these customers. And if you are a coach or a creator making 20,000 or more per month, and you need help building this system for your own business, I'll leave a link to my calendar below. You can book a call with me or you can send me a message on Facebook and happy to chat to see if I can help you. And as always, God bless you and be a blessing.